At Kann Media Group, we examine Africa not through headlines, but through hard truths. And one truth keeps repeating itself across the continent: when leadership fails long enough, the military steps in. Across West and Central Africa, civilians wake up to the same announcement on state television. Soldiers in uniform, a flag behind them, and a promise to restore order. To the outside world, it is chaos. To many Africans, it feels like a relief. But why does Africa keep reaching this breaking point? The answer lies not in the barracks, but in the palaces of power. Africa is trapped in a cycle: bad governance, public frustration, military takeover, international isolation, economic hardship, another failed transition. Each coup pretends to be the last. None is ever. From Mali to Burkina Faso, Guinea to Niger, Sudan to Gabon, the sound of boots on presidential carpets has once again replaced the voice of the ballot box. While the world condemns these coups as setbacks to democracy, many African citizens pour into the streets celebrating soldiers. This contradiction exposes a deeper truth. Coups are not the disease. They are symptoms of a much larger leadership failure. The reasons sound familiar: corruption, insecurity, constitutional manipulation. These are not coincidences. They are the fingerprints of leadership failure. Coups are not sudden events. They show explosions. Africa is rich, yet its people are poor. Countries with gold cannot fund schools. Nations with oil cannot power homes. States with fertile land import foods. This contradiction fuels anger. When citizens watch leaders grow wealthier while their lives grow harder, resentment turns political. And when peaceful channels are blocked, pressure builds elsewhere, often within the military itself. In many coup-hit countries, insecurity is the final trigger. Terrorism spreads, banditry grows, communities are attacked repeatedly, soldiers fight with outdated equipment, unpaid allowances, and a little political support. Meanwhile, leaders argue, deny reality, or blame others. When governments cannot defend their people or their own armed forces, the legitimacy of civilian authority collapses. Let us confront the uncomfortable truth. People cheer coups because hope has died. Not because military rule is better, but because civilian leadership has been worse. For a population that has endured years of lies, rigged elections, and broken promises, a coup feels like punishment for those in power. It feels like accountability, even if it is not. But hope, built on force, never lasts. History is clear. Military regimes do not fix structural problems. They centralize power, silence criticism, delay real reforms, create new elites. Soon, the same citizens who celebrated begin to suffer again, this time without the freedom to complain. Coups do not heal nations, they freeze them. Africa's problem is often misdiagnosed as a failure of democracy, but democracy has not truly been practiced in many places. What exists is a hollow imitation, elections without accountability, institutions without independence, leadership without responsibility. Until leaders govern with humility, transparency, and restraint, stability will remain temporary. Message to Africa leaders: power is borrowed, history is permanent. Every leader who weakens institutions to protect themselves creates the condition for their own removal. No palace wall is stronger than public anger. Govern well or prepare to be judged, not by voters, but by history. Message to Africa's youth: Africa's youth are the most betrayed generation and the most powerful. Do not glorify coups. Demand better governance. Do not disengage. Organize. Do not surrender your future to guns or greed. The Africa you want cannot be imposed by force. It must be built by citizens who refuse to accept failure as normal. Coups are warnings, not solutions. They warn that leadership has failed, institutions have weakened, and patience has expired. At Kann Media Group, we believe Africa still have a choice: reform leadership or repeat the collapse. The question is no longer why coup happened. The question is whether Africa will finally listen. This is not a defense of military rule. It is an honest examination of how leadership collapse creates the condition when the coups thrive. The time to act is now.